Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you for tuning in, and if you're here before, thank you for coming back. It's actually been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute being on here. Alright, so as you can tell from the title of the video, self-love cannot be overemphasized. Yeah, because the most person that you will spend most time with is yourself, right? And self-love positions you to being enough with who you are and being enough with yourself. So I will be sharing some tips as to what to look out for to positioning you, loving yourself more, and acknowledging you. So without further ado, let's go into what those tips are. So the first one is gratitude. You cannot have enough of gratitude. Like, this has to be a daily routine because it's been said that when you're thankful for what you have, you will always have much more to be thankful for, right? Looking around you, looking at what is working for you, looking at your achievements, how far you've come, observing them and being appreciative of them and being thankful of them, right, can actually propel more to come into you. And let's make that intentional effort to practicing gratitude daily, because that can be a recipe to upscaling your self-love. The next one is you have to be responsible for your life, right? You have to be at the driver's seat of your life because no one will live your life for you but you. Being intentional and deliberate, having to make and take charge of your choices, having to take charge of your decisions, living each day intentionally. Next one is have a daily routine. So this implies to spending more time to what you love doing, spending more time to what ignites you, what brings excitement in you. There are things that you would love to get yourself involved in, even if you're not being paid for it. It just makes you happy. So spend time doing more of those things, right? So that can as well be a recipe to self-love. Okay. So the next one is nurture yourself by developing you. Self-development cannot be overemphasized. Like, you cannot have enough of learning, you cannot have enough of getting to know things better or being a better person. And it's been said that the more you know, the more you grow, the more you learn, the more you will earn. And the day we stop learning is the day we die. So it makes self-development a thing, right? Read books, invest in courses that will add value to your life, have mentors that will guide you. So self-development is part of the thing that you should look out for. So the next one is letting go of toxic people. Toxic people, oh my gosh, like they can be they can be like this like poison to your growth. Yeah, they are poisonous to your growth. People that that are always talking you down, people that any little things, that anything that you do, they will always find fault in it. People that they just make your life a trashing can, or a trashing bin. You have to let go of them, right? Because they can infect your growth when you keep listening to what they say, and with that you can start questioning those words and be like, am I really this, am I really that? And with that, it begins to infect you, and you begin to react to those things, and it can just cower you and just limit your growth. So toxic people, it's a no. You have to let go of them. You have to let go of them. So the next one is speaking right and speaking well of yourself. Affirmations and declarations Oh my God, it really can go a long way in our lives when you make it a routine, when you make it every day, right? To just speaking the right things into yourself, declaring, things that you want to see happening around you. And it's been said that our mind is the engine room of our lives, right? What you have in your mind, having to think about, can reflect in what's happening around you, right? So we have to be mindful of what we think of. We have to be mindful of what we say to ourselves. So be positive about what you say to yourself. Declare the right things. Declare what you want to manifest. Declare what you want to, happen around you, and you will see how your life will change so beautifully and drastically. The next is date yourself. Like, date yourself. You don't necessarily have to spend time with someone. Like, there are times that you should have to yourself, like having a me moment. That can really go a long way, right? Because it actually helps you amidst getting to go out there, having to go for shopping, having a good food, in a restaurant, or taking a walk. Amidst that, it helps you to as well introspect about happenings in your life, right? It helps you to introspect about yourself, right? So date yourself, go out there, have fun, go out there, you know, have coffee, go out there, have fun, right? Just having a me moment, right, is a thing that you should look out for as well, right? Just being yourself, yeah, and doing you and just having time with you. So the next one is forgiving yourself for all the wrong. See here, because you made a mistake does not make you a mistake. You've made the mistake and that's it. But do not lay yourself down on that mistake. Learn from it, dust yourself off, and get going. Right? Don't allow mistake make you look like a mistake. You are not a mistake, right? So it's just about learning from what you didn't do right, because you already know that okay, this did not work out as I planned. This did not, I don't know, it's going to turn out this way. In the long run, you had actually learned from it, right? So learning from that mistake, learning from that failure, dusting yourself off, and you should get going, right? Don't get laid back to castigating yourself or labeling yourself as a failure. No, that is not right. That is not, that could be a poison to your self love or to your self growth. So see mistakes as a level of growth. See failure as a yardstick to greatness. Learn from those failures and dust yourself off. Get going. The next one is don't take yourself too serious. Like, all work and no play makes Jack a dog boy. Like, why would you always be working and not just have that relief time to just rejuvenate and relax? There should be times where you would actually reserve that, okay, oh, this particular day I just want to go out and ease myself off stress. I just want to go out and just have to relax myself. So ability to be able to balance work with play, right, it can also uplift your self-love, right? So balancing work with play, having to breathe, amidst work, just breathe and get going. And the next one is the God factor. I wouldn't say all of this without, mentioning the importance of God in our lives and getting to have God as the top most paramount in our lives. So connecting with your maker, because God is love, right? God is love, and connecting with that channel of love, it actually can scale our lives, right, to loving ourselves, right? So connect with your source, right? Spend time fellowshipping with him, being connected to him, And voila, that's it. I hope you've actually learned something from this. Thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also subscribe if you haven't, and share to those that you know will actually need this and that will get inspired by this. So till I see you next, keep loving and bye for now.